Time for a look at your West Tennessee forecast with meteorologist Brian Davis.
Well, hello, welcome in. I just wanted to get you up to date on the very latest concerning the severe weather. Beautiful Saturday out there. Warm temperatures in the 70s, a little bit breezy with those south winds, but nothing to worry about this evening. And in fact, I was like trying to get all this done. I was like, I've been working all day and it was like, I've got so much to do, but I want to get outside. And then I remembered here as we're approaching 5 o'clock, I was like, we get that extra hour of daylight thanks to that time change recently. So, hey, that works for me. All right, we're going to try to get done here between now and the next update at around 10 o'clock. But let's go ahead and get you up to date here. Nothing to worry about this evening. Tomorrow's when everything starts to go downhill. Now, the first thing we look at here is a freeze watch. That's going to go in effect tomorrow night through noon Monday. And then it comes back again Monday night through noon Tuesday. That's when we got all that frigid cold coming in, so be aware of that. And then also a wind advisory goes in effect at 8 a.m. on Sunday morning. Winds could gust over 30, sometimes 40 miles per hour. That's all across West Tennessee. So those two things are more immediate. And as far as today looks good, tonight looks fine. Now, we will have to watch out towards about 4 o'clock starting tomorrow evening, but we at least get most of our Sunday as a pretty good day. The wind advisory. Here's the storm setup as it will be coming in on Sunday morning, at least approaching a dry line across Texas. Strong cold front, a very, very strong, deepening low area of pressure right there to our northwest. That's part of the problem. And that wind advisory, here's an ugly map. It's an operational map we use behind the scenes, but look at all these white lines. I'll explain it. These are lines of equal pressure. Now, when you see these white lines get very close together, that is a lot of pressure drop over a small amount of distance. So you can think of the closer these white lines are together, it's like cranking the vacuum cleaner up to the high setting. If they're further apart, it's on the low setting. So that's why we get all that wind, kind of all that air rushing in to fill that void of that very strong, deepening low pressure area. And that's one reason we get storms and rain typically around low pressure. So I wanted to show you that. Let's take a quick look at the latest severe risk. Nothing today, but there it is, 3 out of 5 for the entire West Tennessee area and surrounding areas. And this includes a lot to go with it too. Now, zooming in, here's the close-up view so you can see your town, community, or county. All of West Tennessee is included in a level 3 out of 5. That's the highest risk we've had this season. Now, here's kind of combination graphic I'll explain. This is the latest timing. Now, the time is up at the very top. You can see where it says Monday. We're rolling it back. There's a rerun. Here comes the storms. And I'm going to show you another graphic here with better timing, too. But you can see how those are going to materialize and kind of come through in the evening hours. Now, also, I wanted to show you this graphic. This is your overall risk. Here's your hail risk. And you can see it's little higher in southwest Tennessee, 45% risk of wind damage over West Tennessee. And of course, the tornado risk is at a 10% risk all throughout West Tennessee. And again, there's the hail risk. You see mainly southwest Tennessee. You've got the damaging wind risk. We're in the bullseye, 45% risk of damaging wind gusts. The tornado risk is higher than it's been through any other event, 10%. All of West Tennessee included. So I wanted to show you that as well. And then also the temperature blast that's going to come in from like 9 o'clock forward overnight tomorrow night. We'll be dropping 30 to 35 degrees in 2 to 3 hours. That is going to be a tough go right there. Radar looks pretty quiet right now. No problems today, tonight, or a good chunk of tomorrow. But then we'll start to see those storms approaching on radar. We'll be here live streaming any weather updates and on our 24-hour TV channel, tracking the storms. You know it. We always are. We'll be there. Here's a look at your hourly for tonight. A calm night, but a little bit breezy in the wind department. We become partly cloudy late, and we'll drop into the upper 50s, so a very mild night, too. We'll wake up, coffee cast, about 57 at 6 a.m., close to 60 by 8 a.m., and our weekend forecast, a couple of nice days here. Mid 70s both today and tomorrow. Some of you will be the upper 70s tomorrow. South winds at around 20, gusting to 30, starting out as early as 8 a.m. tomorrow. Here's a look at our latest 7-day forecast. So, going to be a warm next couple of days. That cold front comes barreling through Sunday evening. Severe storms likely at this point, and we can't rule out a couple of isolated tornadoes in the mix. We'll drop all the way down to 30 degrees for Sunday night. We'll have a few light snow showers and snow flurries. No problems there, though. The ground is going to be too warm. Going to be up to 39 on the daytime high. Frigid cold comes in by early Tuesday morning. We're going to range from between about 18 and 20 degrees. If you're north of I-40, you're more likely going to be 18, 19 degrees. And then a little bit milder there for Tuesday. Still very cold, though. 44 for the high. 31 to start off Wednesday morning. 61. Then we start a warming trend into next weekend, which looks at least calmer as we see it right now. All right, friends, that's a good look at your weather update. We're also posting updates on social media. We'll be here watching the weather. I am going to duck out here for a short time and enjoy some of this vitamin D sunshine. There's nothing happening at the moment, but we'll have another update for you coming up around 10 with the latest weather data at that time. The latest weather updates. Have a great evening, everyone.
We are West Tennessee Weather Channel.